Alright, new year, new kill team. Time to make a Sisters of Battle roster. Yep, leader, sister superior, yep, gonna need one of those. Alright, battle sisters, gonna need those, probably a couple of them. Who's this? Ooh, Pious Vorn. Ooh, 4 attacks at strength 5, AP -1, and rerolling hits. And is a flamethrower. Hell yes! Well, that's weird. Okay, so she's in Blackstone Fortress. I wonder how much that costs. Hey guys, Jay here, welcome to EonsOfBattle, and in this video I want to talk to you about getting your hands on those hard to reach models by buying from the wild west of the person-to-person mini marketplace. I'm sure many of you are familiar with these groups and have your own favorite haunts. For me, it's things like Craigslist, forums like Daka, and the big one, Facebook Warhammer groups. Now I've done lots and lots of buying, and a little bit of selling, and I can definitely say that there are deals to be had, and that these are wonderful resources for our hobby. The secondhand market is vast, and if you don't care about models being built or painted, and you can make the most out of models that are a little rough around the edges, you're in for some good times and cheap models. But I have a condition called perfectionism, where I need all my models to be just exactly right how I want them. So I need stuff to be as close to new as possible. Nowadays, I buy a lot through Facebook Marketplace. And speaking of social media, if you have a couple of hobby dollars left over, you might consider becoming a Patreon supporter of the channel. You get access to exclusive content, you get to pick what I paint live here on YouTube, and more. Now with that out of the way, let's get into the Facebook groups. I'm a member of a lot of Warhammer 40k groups that are all about buying, selling, and trading, full kits, codexes, bits, and everything in between. And I've gotten some pretty good deals here and there, such as entirely too many Deathwatch bikers, a good start to an orc army new on sprue, and enough decal transfers for a dozen Space Marine armies. At this point, I'm a seasoned shopper, but still each time is a little mini adventure. But I wish there was a standard protocol in place. But everywhere is different, so make sure to familiarize yourself with the group's rules. So how do you get those tricky models? First, check if it is in fact a tricky model. For years and years, I thought that Bellacore was discontinued because it doesn't pop up on the 40k side of the GW web store anymore. But if you go over to Age of Sigmar, there it is. The GW web store is kinda finicky, so it's worth double checking to see if that model really is hard to get. In my case, I wanted a Pious Vorn, a missionary for the Emperor, and a Pyromaniac Zealot. Now this model is only sold in Blackstone Fortress by Games Workshop for $150. So that's not really an option because I don't want to spend that much, and I don't want the rest of the models that come in it. Although I wouldn't say no to this guy with the 3-foot head. Come on, that's just fun. So my next step in tracking down Vorn was to go on eBay. eBay is a great resource for getting miniatures, but unfortunately for me, it seems all the sellers knew what they had, and that it can be taken in a few different kill team armies. So no luck there unless I want to spend $40 on the model, which I don't, and I really don't want to buy from international sellers either. The shipping is too much, and I'm impatient. So eBay was no help, but I'm not out of luck yet. I might still be able to get the mini, but this means I'll be turning to the wild west of Warhammer community groups. So the first thing you're going to need to do is join a group. In the past, I've used the forum Daka, but more recently I've been doing my business exclusively in Facebook groups. There are tons of these groups out there. Just search up 40k buy sell trade and try some out. The groups with thousands of members will have the most posts, but don't ignore the smaller, more local groups. They sometimes have some absolute gems, and you might even get lucky and find a local to swap minis with. Once you have joined a group, check out the rules. Each page is a little different, and see what their specific rules for posting are. Now in my hunt for Pious Vorn, I wanted results fast, so I picked a large group that caters to the US and Canada and created a looking to buy post. This should include a title that clearly states what you want to buy, or WTB Pious Vorn. Then, most groups make you include a price. Now, if you really don't want to come up with a price, you can just put $1 or $40,000, which is an obvious joke and just means that you'll be negotiating with the sellers. But putting a price will make your post look so much more attractive to people, and I really suggest putting one in. In terms of price, you want to go as low as you think you can get away with, but be reasonable. If you go too low, you probably won't get any offers, and even worse, you'll get roasted in the comment section. For Pius, I offered $20. I thought that seemed fair. It's an in-demand model, but it's just one of 44 models that come in Blackstone. So that's what I was willing to spend. Then you've got your description. You could just restate your title, but I like it when there's a little story to go along with your post. Looking for Pius Vorn to add to my Sisters of Battle kill team. It's a nice touch, and it makes you seem like a person. Then, last but not least, always add a picture. If you're selling, then add lots and lots of photos of your models. But since I'm buying, I don't have any photos, so I just grabbed a Games Workshop's. And to help draw the eye of prospective sellers, I like to add some clip art or similar decorations to help make my point. Now that your post is made up, submit it, give yourself a pat on the back, and wait to see if you get any offers. Once you get an offer, the dance has begun. Hopefully, it goes something like this.
Yeah, I got one of those. Hold on.
Cool.
Here it is. It's built and glued.
That looks great. $20 plus shipping?
Works for me. Can I get your zip for shipping?
$69.069.
Looks like shipping is $5.
Sounds fair. Can you send a PP invoice to jjabrams@gmail.spam?
I can in just a minute. Invoice sent.
Received. Paid.
Cool, I'll get that in the mail tomorrow.
Great, thanks. This is not an exact science, and everyone is different, but these transactions will probably go something like that. I also like to do a little back and forth with the seller and develop a rapport. How's the item? Can I have a picture? Do you collect Space Marines too? Sometimes I try my luck and see if they have anything else I'm looking for, and often I have sellers offer other stuff too. Is there a chance you also have something else I'm looking for? The old metal Necron Scarab on dissecting table that was available from Games Workshop in 1996 as a prize for winning an in-store scenario?
No.
Now just because you get an offer doesn't mean you have to accept it. If the model's not in the condition you want or the price is too high, just respectfully decline.
I got that model. I'll sell you for $40.
That's crazy expensive. It's ridiculous you'd ask that. That's more than I wanted to spend. Could you let it go for $20? If something weird happens, don't be jerky. These forums are built on your reputation, so you don't want to do anything to hurt that. Just be kind and respectful.
I got that. Send payment to thumbguy@gmail.com.
I'd prefer to go through PayPal Goods and Services. I'll cover the fee.
Nah, I don't like PP Goods and Services.
Well, I appreciate the offer, but I'm going to pass. In my hunt for Pius Vorn, I had an offer I was willing to accept within an hour of posting, and I got my model a little less than a week later. So now I have Pius Vorn. I paid $20 for it and $7 for shipping. So is it the deal of the century? No, but it's better than the offerings I saw on eBay. And I'm sure Games Workshop would have charged me 35 buccaritos for this, so I'm okay. If I was more patient, I probably could have gotten it for cheaper, but I got the model and I got it quick. With the model in hand, the only thing left was to check the group to see if there was a seller list that I could give the seller a good review, and boom, you got your mini. So what do y'all think? Is the chance at a deal worth the headache of interacting with another human being? Or is the hunt part of the fun? Let me know in the comment section what are some of your best finds. I know for me, it was this Crimson Fist's 25th anniversary model for Warhammer 40k. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.